What's up, everybody? 9:30, Thanksgiving morning, 2021. I was in the middle of taking the car apart to rebuild it. Like, not rebuild it, I'm sorry. I wanted to redo the inside. And I got the call for Turkey Day. Thanksgiving. What's up, Mama? So we got millions and millions. I named her Millions when I met her. I said, this'll be Millie. Huh? What'd you say, Mama? You wanna look at the camera? Over here. What about over here? No? I got the little one back here. I don't know what I'm gonna name this one. Is she gonna be Billions? We're getting up to trillions soon. We'll see. No, sir, that's a yellow light. So yeah, we're just cruising. Gonna take a little trip to the north. Let y'all know in a month or two how it went down. And that's about it. Not that much to say. I just woke up. Kind of hard day yesterday. Worked. When you work like we work, you work one day equals a whole week. In maybe 2 days. So I'm trying to get a whole week's work done in one day. That's why I got like 4 or 5 days to live my life. See, we're filming. Yeah. Sorry, this is solo camera work we got. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. We're just cruising. Safely. Anyway, sip your coffee to this. Sip. Whoa. I need a little coffee myself. On the second shelf down here, I got some. You guys don't know about this. I don't know if they sell it where you're from, but down here in the southeast, we've got this Cuban coffee, Cuban places. I don't know if they're all Cuban or what, but I'm just calling it Cuban coffee. They charge you like $1, maybe $1.50 for it, and it's this little. I don't know if you can see this. It's this little amount down in there. It's like a little. Sip. A little sip or two of that. Whew. And that's party time. I have like the equivalent of moonshine for alcohol drinkers. And you just sip on a beer, or you just straight. I've watched them make it, and they take as many beans as you can possibly put. There's like this little metal container thing, you know what I mean? Anyway, they put as many beans as you could possibly put in there, like mound it over, or even some falls out, and crush it in there, and then and it comes out like 1 ounce. I don't know, like a pot of coffee or something crazy. I know it's strong. Like, you know when hot sauce is strong when you ask some Mexicans, hey man, what's up? You like this? You do down? They're like, no, nah, not me. You know, little bit, shit like that. So when I'm at the Cuban places and I see some real Cuban people, then that's why I ask them, hey, what's up? You drink that coffee? Like more than half of them are like, no, we don't drink it, man. Be some dudes working. I'm thinking, man, these guys will surely drink a little bit of this coffee. So you got to get through all the long drawn out to get the tips from me. But the tip is, if you own a business, this is $1 million situation right here, by the way, is it'll basically double your productivity, maybe even more. You think it would be double, or you think double would be a lot, but it could even be potentially like triple. Okay, you give some typical yo-yos who's like got what energy they got, just like me, you. Give them about half of one of those coffees. If they don't drink coffee, don't even give them a whole one. Definitely don't give them a whole one. Give them like a quarter. They make these even smaller cups. They're like the size of a half of a shot glass. Little thimble cups. And you share that. That's called a colada. And it actually means 4 coffees in one, I guess. Colada. But I thought it just meant like only drink a quarter of it, you know what I mean? I guess they drink the whole thing. I don't know. I'll be bouncing off the walls for the next 5-6 hours off of a little sip I took, so he's telling me. Not that I ever done it, but I think it'd be like the coffee equivalent of cocaine or something like that. It's like, you drink that, it'll make your hair stand up. I know, because like the first or second time I ever had one, I said, man, let me get one of those Cuban coffees. I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna take a sip or two of this. Well, I drank about half of it. But however much I drank, by the time I had finished it, by the time I finished drinking it, man, I was shaking. Okay? So I knew, I said, man, if it makes me shake. So it's cool though, because when you're out there working with your people, go get like one for every 2 people that you have. It's like $1.50 a piece. You go grab lunch or something, breakfast, grab a couple of those. The people will work so hard for like 5 hours. It'd be, even if you offered them $20 an hour, you couldn't get them to move that much. I mean, they don't move like crazy or nothing, but it's just the idea of the normal speed and then the normal, what's that called? Your fatigue, when you start getting tired and you can't keep moving the same amount. Well, it extends it. Like, you can see some guys, they drink soda a lot, and they drink some soda, and they get out there and work a little, and they get assed out tired, and soda will, like, people will die out there on Mountain Dew. They'll be puking, passing out, whatever, dying. So, try to tell people, just drink water, drink a Gator, you know what I'm saying, a water, a Gatorade, like beer and mix it with water, but like Gatorade. If you have a soda at lunch or something, whatever. I don't advise any soda. But that little bit of coffee, shit. It's like everybody's smiling, whistling, doing it, Kind of how rap music was for me. Rap music and a little bud. Work for 12 hours, just like a slave, moving to that beat. Doom, chicka, doom, chicka, doom. I know that's what that music's from. They won't tell everybody, but urban music has got to be like, it's not like they're preserving necessarily the culture. It's like they're preserving that slave mindset of, methodic, low. It just brings your thinking down. I can't imagine if I were to listen to like Beethoven all my life or something, I'd have been fucking on the moon by now or something. I don't regret it though, because all the advancements in technology are just making people can destroy the planet more. Like, they're not making things like, hey, how can we put more trees on top of these houses, or how can we make more animals? Like, the statistics, everything's dying, nobody cares, and we're just like, this was all trees, man. All this shit was trees. People got major problems. And our plan for making money is more people, is the whole plan. Like, the whole way, how are they going to make more money is to make more houses, put more people in them, and then they all go to Walmart, or they all do whatever it is that they do. So it's not a sustainable system. Like, it's a destructive, like if you had a business plan, if you took that to the bank, they would be like, like a long-term, short-term bank, they love it, that's why they're doing it, but long-term, they would be like, hell no. Your whole plan is to destroy the planet, we're burning rocks, like they call it coal, but if you try to tell people, listen, we're burning the fucking rocks. We're burning the rocks off of our own planet, We're burning a mountain per week. Like ever seen a mountain? If you have ever seen a mountain, try to understand what I'm saying. Okay? But, like here, there used to be a mountain here, now it's a little valley. We burn that sit around and play Nintendo and watch porn on the internet or whatever's going down these days, right? So, I don't know. Why am I so negative? I'm not really. It's a positive thing to be able to point out what's going on in the world. Like, if you were failing and you didn't know it, and somebody came to you and said, yo, you're failing, or whatever, not just you, but you're failing, everybody, you're failing. Even, I'm failing, I'm not, you want to point at me, that's cool, whatever, no point. The point is, you're failing, and you're so negative. Like, yo, I'm giving you a heads up, I'm being so positive, you know what I'm saying? That's a positive thing. If you could bless somebody, if someone could correct me when they do and correct me and tell me, hey man, you're not doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? That's not a negative, like, what you're doing is not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Or why are you doing this? No, that's not, like, criticisms are positive. So, just want y'all to think about that, man. Try to open your eyes up a little bit to have an open mind. It's not supposed to just make up your mind about everything, and that's the final answer. You know what I mean? So, anyway, let y'all get back to your days. Don't spend all your life on YouTube. God forbid, if you're watching this, you know what I'm saying, you got problems with your life too. You got no life. Because I'm not trying to make these for the world and make these, to save, you know what I mean? I'm not doing them for the views. 2 or 3 family members might get tortured into watching this, but whatever. If you're not my family and you're seeing this, you're blessed. That's it.